Here we go. We are live, everybody. Live in the rec. Let me go ahead and go live in the rec. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the MyGridironFace live stream, man. Today is June 28th, 2026. In here with my boy D-Lump, my podcasting partner in crime.
Yo.
He got his shirt on, everybody. What you got on today? Let's see what the animated shirt you got on today.
Many people, fans of anime know this. We know Solo Leveling.
Uh-oh.
Came out a couple years ago.
Uh-oh.
Broke Crunchyroll. We waiting on season 3. You know.
Uh-oh.
Had to get a shot at one of my favorite. You know. It is what it is.
Uh-oh. That's cool right there. Okay. No problem. Like I said, when you see this live stream, D-Lump gonna have on a different shirt every time. So that's gonna be our intro right there. He gonna tell us what the shirt is, and we'll get to the rest of everything else. Man, a lot of stories coming up today, man. We gotta talk about the dumbest football player ever in all of football. The dumbest football player ever. And Terrion Arnold, Antonio Brown 2.0, Brandon Ayuk, Brendan Sorsby. Man, listen, football is blackballing no boy, man. Also the NCAA coming up with some voting to voting on the 5-year, 5 years to play 5 years, get rid of the red shirt thing. I get into the details of that stuff later on. Also, Kyle Pitts signed an extension. Atlanta, the Falcons trying to keep everybody. You know, they need a quarterback, but however, it's still my team.
Need a quarterback? Y'all got Michael Penix and Tua. Two lefties, stop playing.
Two lefties, but Tua may be a stopgap. Penix still in the developmental process. We'll see how that whole thing goes down.
Third year.
Okay, that's cool, but he gonna have to come up and put up some numbers.
It does look bad. Okay.
Yeah.
The draft, all the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You have Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Made the playoffs. Drake made.
Bo Nix. I mean, we talk about Bo Nix too. Yeah, Jane Daniels. LSU. LSU. But actually, you know what though? Believe it or not, I get to Brandon Ayuk and Jane Daniels in a minute because Ayuk did say he desires to sign with the Commanders. So him and Jalen Daniels did play together at Arizona. So
he can't come over that bullshit.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving out there. Also, not only we're gonna be talking about Henry Ruggs III, by him being denied parole and for some crazy stuff. Also, Doug Martin, his family is suing the Oakland Police Department and the ambulance company. Talking about Doug Martin and all that good stuff. So we got several things to talk about. So first things first, let's go ahead and get into the Brendan Sorsby situation, man. This is crazy right here. Brendan Sorsby is relatively blackballed. You know what I'm saying? It's something going on with Brendan Sorsby. Now, here's what's going on right here with this whole thing right here, right?
It's his fault.
So, Brendan Sorsby, right? Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me do this real quick, y'all. My bad. Hold on. My bad. Let me do this copyright real quick. On the copyright, here it is right here. All right, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing upon nonprofit education, personal use tips, and balance things of that nature. Now, here's still, so we had to get the copyright stuff in, just legality, just to cover ourselves and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get into the Brendan Sorsby situation. So the NFL has relatively didn't hold the supplemental draft at 2026, right? Also, by the new collective bargaining agreement the NFL signed with the Players Association, they can elect to have it or not to have it. They chose not to have it. For I think since 2023 they haven't had it. Now, also not only that, they chose not to have it. Also, they notified Brendan Sorsby, his counsel, his representation himself. They notified him as well. However, there is a controversy behind that because they told the media before they told him. And his lawyers and, they having a big controversial fuss about that and things of that nature. D-Lump, man, what are your thoughts on that, bro?
They don't have to. They don't have to tell him first. I hate to say it, you're not that important for us to be like, damn, let's not have a meeting with you first, okay? You gotta understand, this is his punishment.
Right.
You rather get drafted and get suspended?
Right.
Or you rather...
Well, let me ask you a question. Okay, you could draft me, suspend me, but get what? I'm still getting a paycheck when I come back, though, right?
Guess what? That's why we're not going to pay you. You're going to sit out here. So, think about it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's just keep it real. Calvin Ridley was a well-known, established wide receiver. Coming off 1,000 yards for the Falcons.
Right. National champ, Nick Saban, all that good stuff, yeah.
He made a $1,500 bet. What happened? He spent it for a whole year.
For a whole year,
So you mean tell me somebody that's established in the NFL,
Right.
Established receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a $1,500 bet, gets suspended for a year. Tell me a college quarterback that I think you said last time you said he made like 200-300 bets the whole season.
Hold on. Speaking of that, let me add to that real quick. $90,000 in total what he was betting the whole year he was in college. $90,000. Ain't no telling what he going back in money.
There's a lot of people that don't make 90,000 in
Right.
2, 3.
Took all his NIL. No, he didn't take
And-
all of it. He invested some of it. That's a nice investment though, if you ask me. No, I
So
don't know.
he tried to take the cop out way, which he wanted to try to get the NCAA, pretty much try to bully the NCAA to let him play.
Right, and eligibility, yeah,
Texas-
injunction and all that stuff.
Tech wasn't going for none of that because they know that's a bad look on the program.
Right.
So he's gonna try to take the cop out way. Oh, I'm gonna go to supplemental draft. I get to NFL, the best don't matter. They're still looking at it too. It's a brand.
Right.
Yeah, they must not understand the committee for the NFL, NCAA. They all have meetings.
Yeah, they have.
together.
Yeah, they meet together.
This is
yeah.
not just two separate businesses. Because guess what? If I'm the NFL commissioner, I gotta go check on NCAA. Because guess what? That's my new product. Each one of these players is a new product that's coming to my company.
Right.
That I need to be in top shape. I don't need to have nothing bad spoken on them. I don't need no backlash for this person being drafted.
Right.
Like you said, he bet $90,000, but he done came in the league and he playing. But I had a receiver that bet $1,500 one bet. He spent it for a whole year.
Right.
Guess what? NFL was like, NCAA did what they did. Pretty much said like, NL can't play this year.
No, but the judge ruled the judge rules against the NCAA. Found an injunction. He was still able to play. But hold on. When he did that, when the judge did that, college football like, oh hell no, bro. The commissioners, the coaches, like, you know what? You do that right there. We're not gonna schedule you guys at all. Oh, fans of the football team.
Always. You know what I'm saying? It's always a judge in that state.
Right.
That's close to that team.
Right.
So, of course, that, like I said, NCAA took their junction, was like, nah, bro, we can't do this. It's a bad look for us.
Right.
So he was like, we can go to the NFL. Like, no, don't bring that over here.
Right. Exactly.
So he gonna have to he probably gonna have to sit out a year.
Right.
He gonna have to stay in shape, whatever. He probably not gonna get invited to the combine. I don't know if he gonna have a pro day.
Right.
So he probably he gonna have to thug it out.
Hold on, check this out. Let me tell you the chess move in this whole thing.
Cause I'm Cincinnati, you can't come here.
Right.
You made all these, but then you left us. You can't come in. Pro
He-
day?
Yeah.
No, you can't use it.
But check this out. This how bad it is. The CFL, the Canadian Football League, right? Even they said they're not interested in here. They don't even have him on the negotiating list.
Okay, that's crazy.
Bruh, listen, the NFL, like, okay, college football, NFL, CFL, like, nah, you know what they did? Did what I believe. I think the NFL called them people, dog. In my opinion, the NFL called it, they called the CFL. It's like, yo, do not do this for it. Do this for us.
I mean, they have had where they pull a player from the CFL. Sometimes players go to the CFL. So, I mean,
You talking about a
they
draft?
have a great relationship. So, I'm not surprised, but I am surprised.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
they will go to that length to make
Yes.
sure he doesn't play.
You know what? This is crazy. You know what this is right here? What this says to me? In my opinion, football has blackballed Brendan Sorsby.
I mean,
He's been
he
blackballed.
can go to the Arena League. I'm sure they accept him.
Bro, they're not doing that. Listen.
Go to the
No. Let me say this real quick. Arena League don't pay nothing. Brendan Sorsby want that bad. Guess what? The Arena League don't want that dude. But they don't, listen, I'm quite sure they already try to go to the Arena League. Or the UFL. My bad, the UFL.
Oh, that's ran by the NFL too. They're not getting. He ain't getting in there.
Okay, the UFL. Oh yeah, because they're like the AAA of the NFL, AAA league.
much,
The developmental
He
league.
ain't getting in there. Know what I'm saying? You just gotta sit out of here. Just take your punishment for that year. Still, work out. Make sure you in tip-top shape. Keep your arm. Practice on your action, this and that. Then just hopefully next year, think of your chance.
Let me ask you a question real quick. How does it look like relative to? Do you think he can play for an NFL team?
Do I think the boy can play?
No, he can, but
He got
hold
the
on.
skills.
Let's say this right here.
Do I think a team gonna take him?
That's what I'm gonna say.
It's kind of. I mean, next year's quarterback class is gonna be loaded with more Manning coming out.
Hold on. You got Eli Manning, DJ Moore. Who else coming out? You got a couple quarterbacks coming out next year.
There's a couple names we don't know, but
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Top two gonna be Dante Moore and
Dante Moore. Yeah, I said DJ Moore. I said Dante Moore. Yeah, Dante Moore.
And my boy Manning out of Texas.
Arch Manning. Yeah. They don't like top two right there, but it's gonna be a hippie quarterback class.
You never know.
But you know what though? Let me tell you just like this. This is what I believe.
He should have came out this year.
Yeah, who? Manning?
No,
Dante Moore. Sourcely?
Brendan Source.
No, because you know what? He kept on making that NIL money though. You see what I'm saying?
Well, look at him now. Guess what? All this came out after the draft, so you'd already been drafted.
No. Oh yeah.
You're like, oh, that's alleged. I don't remember placing those bets. It's alleged.
No, you can't suspend them either, right? Because you know the Players Association is going to protect him.
He went out there NIL money.
Right. Yeah.
They're going to put a quarter in there.
And we're going to get into some NIL stuff later on, too. Now, however, let's go ahead and move on. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about the NIL thing. I was going to skip it, then come back to it. However, since we're on college, the NCAA votes to approve age-based 5-year eligibility rule, reshaping college football and basketball landscapes. Pretty much the red shirt era thing is over with. However, they voted on this. Now, hold on. The red shirt thing is over with. But this is the last year of the red shirt. So, 2026, this is your last year of the red shirt. However, going to 2027 will be, the initial start of the 5-year eligibility. And it reads, it says, the NCAA voted the NCAA voted one of its most significant eligibility changes ever on Tuesday, which this past week. Under the new rules, players will be granted 5 years of eligibility to be completed within 5 years of high school graduation or an athlete's 19th birthday, whichever comes first. There will be limited exceptions for factors, religious missions, maternity leave, military service. In effect, the new rule eliminates red shirts across college sports. Under the previous system, athletes had 5 years to compete over 4 years. There will be no further waivers for injury or extenuating circumstances.
I got a few things to say about this.
Uh-oh, here we go. Woosah. Go ahead.
All this is going to do
is
make the transfer portal even worse than what it is now.
Wait a minute, hold on. Further explain.
Simple fact.
Okay.
My freshman year.
Okay.
Let's just say I'm a 4-star. 4-star.
Mm-hmm.
Got 2 5-stars ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I already got a junior and a senior here. Cool. So if I'm looking at it as, I ain't gonna play this year, but this counts. And in my mind, I want to get drafted. So now they leave, but I still got 2 people in front of me. So I don't waste 2 years sitting on the bench. But I got other schools like, hey, if you transfer, we'll start you now. And like you said, and I get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, let me ask you this: I'm a 4-star, 5-star. They give me NIL money to come there first.
And
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
I mean, there's some players be like, I'm getting paid, I'm cool.
But
some people want to play. Well, a lot of them want to play.
Right.
You love the game, you just don't want to sit there. So guess what? Go talk to this coach. So if I transfer, get what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna waste 4 years or 3 years sitting on the bench. I get 1 year to show my status.
Right.
But I agree with this is why I agree with the NCAA.
Right.
We done had players like that one dude Miami. He like
9 years. Yeah.
I understand you
linebacker for 9 years and
then the tight end. Like I understand you've been hurt. I know stuff happens, but it's like, bro, at one point you just gotta be like, yeah, this not for me.
Right.
Because if you in college 26, 27 years old, you going to the NFL to do what?
Look, like Indiana.
Before your rookie contract is up, you're already in your 30s.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Is this a jab at Kirk
Cincinnati?
Kirk Cincinnati. Yeah, yes. See, you know what? I didn't think about that until you said something. Like, wait a minute. I'm starting like, wait a minute, Kirk Cincinnati. Like, he won Indiana won with like 30-year-old people.
When you got half your team 25, between 25, 26, like, that's the prime. That's when, as a man, you at your peak. So you coming into your prime and you pretty much playing 18, 19-year-olds.
Right.
Playing kids.
Right.
That's like you being 17, go play a rec league 11 and 12.
Right.
Why are you out
pop,
here?
A Pop Warner team, a youth
Yeah.
football team. Yeah.
Like,
I get it.
I rushed for 300 yards. You supposed to. They're kids.
Right.
So it's one of those. And then I feel like the COVID year messed up a lot of people too, because it gave players enough to be like, well, I mean, I didn't get to play that year because of COVID. So
Right.
I know this.
Well, let me ask you this. But,
Year, so.
But let me ask you a question. Okay, is this extenuating circumstance with the COVID thing, or?
I mean, it's just another point that worked in their favor.
No. I'm saying, let's say if another, God forbid, another COVID happens.
I ain't going. We don't need to speak that. But if it does,
No.
I feel like if it does, they should do the same thing they did last time. Give me a right to either play or not play.
Okay.
That year shouldn't count against me. But you know how many people gonna look at that like, well, if you're gonna count that, then it's gonna be a domino effect. Saying, well, if you're gonna count that, what if something happens like personal to me and I have to leave the school, that shouldn't count against me. So
Right.
it's a
Well,
kind of thing.
and I think what it is well, you know what though, if another COVID happens, you know, it ain't gonna happen. God forbid it happens. But at the same time, I think it's something like that. I think that the NCAA will come together and vote on that. So it had to be voted on.
But
that.
I kept saying, bro, this NIL's for turn college football
To pro
different, bro.
Yeah, make it pro sports.
It's
Man.
different.
Hold on, hold on. Listen, I'm glad you said that because I'm glad because my thing is, let's talk about high school real quick. Because you know what? High school get ready to be the same, bro. Let me tell you something. These kids in college are getting like $2, $3 million, $10 million to play for a school. High school, they're getting 6 figures. Taking their mama and their daddy, moving them out there, getting them a job, paying them, bro. Even little leagues.
And then they expect them to have grown man decisions. That's what confuses me.
Right.
Like, let's be real. You 16 years old, and you tell me you give me $300,000, and then my family, moms and pops already got a job, so I can just sit this $3,000 in my bank account.
$300,000, yeah.
And now I just ask my parents, hey, I need $70 to buy a car. I figure, what you expect them kids to do?
No. They don't need the money. Cause guess what? They buddies and their homeboys or they buddies, they own car dealerships. Look, they give them a starter pack. Listen, okay, the NIL starter pack. You know what they say about NIL? Okay, you and I, me and him, we work in the auto industry, right? So the starter packs, right? Hellcat, tattoos, and a chain. That's the NIL starter pack. So all the cars that Solana's coming out with, them street trucks, them Hemis, all them Hellcats and 426s, they ain't got to buy no car. We give you a car.
Then I'm 16, 17 years old. You think I'm thinking as a grown man right now? No. Living in the moment.
PlayStation, movies, girlfriends, all that good. Oh my God.
I got money to do whatever I want. But it's getting dangerous. Now you're gonna have certain schools just don't have the money to have programs. No,
they got money.
No, I'm saying certain schools, like if you got a place like Buford, you got a 2A school, they trying to take all their players. You can't. This 2A school can't compete with it.
Right.
All right, we're gonna move y'all up here. You know, I stated them already. We put $24 million into a new stadium. We'll give you your son $500,000. Like you said, come up here. He'll get this car. We'll get you a job. You a job. Make sure this or that. You know, sooner or later, other schools gonna be like, there's no football program. We can't keep kids here. Think about it. If you at a low end school and you the star player, and somebody like Grayson, something like that come get.
Shout out to Grayson too. Grayson pretty good.
Hey, I'm going.
Right, Gainesville, Buford, Carrollton.
It's gonna be the same.
Westlake.
It's gonna be the same schools. You feel me?
Right.
Like I'm a low level school, then IMG can holler at me like, you trying to?
No, say IMG. That's a different ball game. IMG, that's like the Harvard of sports. You know what I'm saying? Just like you go to IMG, you pretty much.
Think how many kids want to go to IMG now? Then, like you said, you get paid. Oh, you can pay me to come here. So I know I'm gonna get a scholarship. I'm gonna get recruited here. There's no. It's not
you know
top
what?
School,
IMG ain't got to pay nobody. IMG ain't got to pay nobody.
But that's the thing. If they start getting paid, they gonna have to.
Right. Nolan Smith, the Bosa brothers. I mean, IMG don't. Oh.
So think about it. If you at IMG and you hear Buford paying these boys $500,000, you know, they get recruited out there too. Grayson, they get recruited.
IMG like the Harvard of sports, right? Harvard, you gonna get a job. Yale gonna get a job. Brown, bro, it's like this right here.
Though.
Yeah, IMG ain't gotta spend the money though. We IMG.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people?
But guess
know
what? If it's me and I'm on that team and I'm starting for IMG and another high school say we're going to pay you, we gonna get sure your parents have a job, bro, I'm gone. There's nothing that can stop me.
Hold on, let me look this up real quick.
Whether we winning the state championships or not, guess what?
IMG tuition.
You can graduate you have 4 straight state championships.
Right.
I graduated 4 years. I got $2-3 million in my account.
Right.
I walk across stage at 18 years old, a millionaire.
Bro.
Just saying.
IMG is the $64,000 to over $105,900 a year. Right. Look, you got to pay to go there. Again, IMG ain't got to pay you. They don't have to pay you nothing.
So when another school say they're going to pay me, I'm leaving.
Who, IMG?
I will leave IMG. If I'm at IMG and I'm saying if Buford, somebody come talk to my family like, yo, we will pay him to come to our school. So,
ain't nobody leaving IMG to go to Buford. No. Now, they'll probably leave like a Grayson or some other school in Atlanta.
You don't think that money talk like that? You don't think kids need money? Money talks. Everybody got a price.
Hold on. But think about this though, D-Lump. You ever realize what I'm saying? Type of people that go to IMG. They mom and dad, they got money. They want their kid to be the best kid in the world. Nolan Smith, the Bosa brothers. There are a couple of other football players, basketball. IMG is gonna be IMG. They gotta pay to go there. You gotta pay to play to go there.
You got some parents that sacrifice to make sure their kids can go there, then they realize I ain't gonna make me some money. I can make them some money. You do this. I'm telling you, it's gonna be certain cases. It's certain people gonna be like, yeah, they paying to go do this, but they can get the TV, get paid. I can take care of my parents out of high school.
Okay, here it is. Okay. J.J. McCarthy. Nolan Smith.
They got
Evan Neal, Cesar Cruz, and this just football and tennis. Sebastian Quarters, Zane Keen Wynn. Oh, Sharp Shover. Oh, I know who she is. Basketball, Zach Eddy, Josh Green, Dwight Powell. I mean, it's crazy work. But
you throw money into it, it's equal playing field.
Right. Yeah, it's equal playing field for it. But moving on to another story, right? Cal Pitts. Your boy Cal Pitts. My boy Cal Pitts. My bad. My boy.
Nigga went to Florida.
My boy. Yeah, I know. My boy. He played for the Falcons. This is my boy, Cal Pitts. Cal Pitts agreed to a 3-year, $54 million contract. The Falcons extended him to a $54 million contract for 3 years, $36 million guaranteed. Pretty much he's the third highest paid cornerback in the league, right behind George Kittle, which makes $19.1 million, number one, and then Trey McBride, which is $19 million. He's basically averaging $18 million a year. Well, my thoughts on that, my thing is this right here. With Kyle Pitts, I think with Kevin Stefanski coming in, with Tommy Reed, I think Kyle Pitts is going to have a breakout year. I want we have a breakout year because Arthur Smith didn't know what to do with him. Trying to make him a blocking tight end. Raheem, on the other hand, kind of utilize him, but, with Kevin Stefanski being offensive coordinator minded, and Tommy Reed, is it Tommy Reed or Tommy Reed? I think it's Tommy Reed, if I'm not mistaken. Being an offensive minded person, pretty much it would extend to Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Bijan Robinson, pretty much, working on the extension. He's going to get a massive extension. The quarterback situation, that's a real questionable situation. We'll talk about it later on. But with that whole scheme that they got going on, pretty much I think Kyle Pitts will pretty much be real productive in this offensive system. That's what I believe. But, who's to say? We have to see how the jury goes out on that. Your thoughts on that, Dino?
Oh, I got to start off with I hate the Falcons.
Oh, God.
So there's no bias here. Him getting that money, he has to prove it.
Right.
Because you are right behind now, arguably the best tight end in the league, which is George Kittle.
Right, Kittle.
And as
McBride is very productive. Kittle's a better all-around tight end.
All around, but and the best receiving tight end is Trey McBride.
Right.
So you got to prove that money was worth. Does he have? He has one of the greatest potential at tight end.
Right.
He's one of the most freakish athletes in the NFL.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like they have to utilize him right, but they did right to keep him. because they still believe in his talent. Because we got to realize,
Right.
he's still young.
Generational talent.
Like,
Dude, he hard, bro. He tight.
It's not like he's been in the league 10, 15 years. Like,
No.
he's still young.
Right. He's in the 4th or 5th year or something like
Yeah,
that.
off his rookie contract. So,
Right.
and he showed glimpse last year, the 3-touchdown game. He showed like glimpses like he could really be a #1 tight end. Like, he could be the top tight end in the league. Like,
Right.
It's all potential. We all know Kevin Stefanski loves his tight ends. Look like
Right.
he was in Cleveland.
Right.
David Njoku, and then when they drafted Fannin. So it'll be good to have a coach that really believes and uses Kyle Pitts how he's supposed to be used.
Right.
So it's just a wait and see if we get the Kyle Pitts of why he was drafted in the top 10 pick.
Okay. And you know what? And the whole thing, like I said, we can see you see the highlights over there. He can get open and create separation, things of that nature, and get downfield too.
I hope he has a great year.
Right.
Like, I wish nothing but the best for him. I just want the team to lose. I just want him.
Man, bro, you know what?
He can ball. He can have historic tight end seasons.
I would say something about the Broncos and the
y'all
Tigers.
lose.
I can't really say anything about it because y'all on the hot street, bro. Both of them. You really are. I mean, but anyway, yeah, I think the Falcons are ball out. I think we can get that division. It'll be neck and neck between the Panthers and the Falcons. Tampa Bay, they're done. Mike Evans is gone. We still got Ibuku. He's pretty dope. I like Ibuku. But it's that Baker Mayfield. He's in a contract situation. We see how that whole thing goes on with that whole thing.
All right. Arguably, Ibuku would have won Rookie of the Year if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, because you had Tech McMillan, right? Yeah, from Carolina. Yeah,
he was on
yeah,
that.
Ibuku is nice, bro. I like Ibuku. He's real nice and everything. But yeah, that's crazy right there. Oh, but go ahead and move it on. Let's go ahead and get to some other receiver news, man. So hold on, I got this commercial up. My bad. So get into another situation now. Your boy Antonio Brown, Terrell Owens 2.0 put together. Brandon Ayuk.
I don't know what's wrong with this.
Oh my God, that boy there got some going. He got some stuff going on. Brandon Ayuk, man, listen.
This nigga here.
He talking mad. Brandon Ayuk, he's off his rocker, or he on something.
Every week is something with him.
Right. So let me read the story. It said Brandon Ayuk. No. This storyline. According to ESPN, Brandon Ayuk blames ex-agent as push to leave 49ers continues. So he won about him in San Francisco. It says Brandon, and according to ESPN, it says Brandon Ayuk continues his online campaign against San Francisco 49ers on Saturday, i.e. yesterday, posted a video on YouTube in which he claims former agent has influenced the ongoing situation and that the general manager, John Lynch, recently showed up at his house. Showed up at the dude's house. Man, we're going to get to show him somebody's house later on. So in 3.5-minute video, Ayuk insisted that his relationship with the 49ers will never be repaired, and they has no plans to return to the team facilities, barring one exception. He said in the quote, "We is not cool," Ayuk said. We won't be cool. I will never be stepping in that building outside of October. Now, this is what he said in the quote. It said, outside of October 19th, in a reference to when the 49ers host the Commanders on Monday Night Football. So he come back on October 19th. So pretty much he also expressed his desires to play with Jaden Daniels. They played together at Arizona State before Jaden Daniels transferred to LSU, won the Heisman Trophy to LSU. Now at the same time, I ain't gonna read all this stuff, but at the same time, Brandon Ayuk talking mad trash. Talking about he played them for $50 million. He played snap in 2 years. I mean, D-Lump, man, your thoughts on this, bro?
I ain't gonna flex, bro. I'm sick of hearing about this nigga, man. I am, bro. I'm pro-black, but I'm sick of hearing about this nigga. For one, like you said, you outplayed your contract before you signed, yada, 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 cool.
Right.
Got the end of the day, they signed you anyway.
Right.
Gave you the sense you was looking for. And you have did nothing but bash this organization ever since.
And the 49ers is a class. Look, I know somebody, Carlton Williamson. Shout out to Carlton Williamson as well. Played with running a lot. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, 3-time Super Bowl champ. I know personally, know him my whole life. But the 49ers is a class organization. It's a high class football organization, bro.
And it's like they actually believe it.
Right.
Like, let Debo go. He walked. They signed you. They believe he's gonna
And
be the
Debo
number
went to the Commanders too, right?
Yeah. Well, he's a free agent now, but still, it's like, how much more can you? Because at this point, you spit in my face.
Right.
If I'm the GM, I'm John Lynch, the owners, the players, like, you spit in our face.
Right.
Because we all for players getting paid.
Right.
But you got paid.
Right.
So it's like, what more do you want? There's nothing else we can give you. You got the contract, you like you said, $50 million, you gonna do what, $30 million a year.
Right.
So you up there with the Justin
Yeah,
Jefferson,
yeah.
AJ Brown,
Jamar Chases
like
and
Jamar Chase.
your Drake London's, you had him in there too.
JSN, like,
Yeah, JSN, yeah.
Amon St. Brown, you up there getting paid like them, but
Right.
you didn't even play. When they signed it, you got that contract and never played one game under that contract.
Hold on, let me look at it. Okay, go
Right.
ahead. You can still talk. I'm gonna look at something real quick.
I understand if you coming in here, you 1,700 yards every year, 13, 14 touchdowns, leading the league, but you didn't do any of it.
Right.
And now you already claimed that you want. How you know that team wants you? How you know the Commanders want you?
Right.
When they seeing everything you doing or how you bashing this organization or you bashing this person, and all they did was try to
I'm pulling up his contract right now. 4 years, $120 million, right? Now,
So good.
he signed his contract back in, he was first round pick too. He signed his contract back in 2024, right?
I'm with John. Y'all have showed up to his house.
Yeah, he $24 million. Then
put my
$23
hands
million. Then he gonna make $27 million this year. Then 28.124 and $30 million last year of this contract. Bro, what in the world?
If I'm John Lynch, I'm doing this. You gotta fight me. At this point,
Hey, listen,
I'm showing up to your house and I'm putting my hands on you.
let me tell you something. John Lynch ain't no slouch neither.
He an old school player.
Yeah, look, Tampa Bay Broncos.
Yeah, okay.
Play for
I
your.
was about to say.
I know my
forget.
football. Tampa, he was on the Super Bowl team with the Buccaneers. So he was with Von. No, he was retired by then. It was Hall of Famer, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, one of the hardest hitting safeties ever. Broncos. He old school and he put the man. Hey, don't think that because he GM he ain't got them hands down.
No, I'm saying I'm doing the same thing. I'm knocking on your door.
He put.
I don't want no cameras, no nothing. We don't need no reporters. Just me and you.
Let me ask you a question real
Man to
quick.
man.
John Lynch pulled up, showed up at the door. Listen, it's very rare you see no GM pull up at the door. John Lynch, look, old white boy did a pull up on the brother. Oh, boy, you already know how they went down. I like basically kind of like, yo, what's the beat?
I'm beating his ass. Like, if I'm John Lynch, all right, I done let you say what you said a couple weeks ago.
Right,
You still talking? All right. I don't do that much talking no more.
right.
Also,
And you know what? Look, you know what? He pulled up at the man's house, but again, he probably didn't answer the door. Listen, instead of him answering the door, he made a YouTube video.
people don't realize that social media get you beat the fuck up.
Yeah, he get you beat down.
Old school players like that are just old school people in general.
Right,
You don't do all that social media there.
right.
Twitter thumb battle.
Yeah, battle with the fingers and everything. Yeah. 140 carry the thumbs. Yeah.
I mean, I know John Lynch, the GM. You know they held to a high standard in the public eye. Blah blah blah. At the end of the day, I'm still a grown man,
Right.
and I will beat your ass. End of the story.
Oh, John Lee put the thing on that
I
boy,
will.
bro. Yeah, that's crazy though, bro.
You open that door. Oh, put my hands on you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch you outside.
You know John pulled up on him.
I'm gonna catch you outside one day.
He did, listen. He didn't visit him. See, a visit is going over with a cake and welcome to Mayberry type thing. John Lynch, like listen, that's a visit. Right now, you already know your boy pulled up on you.
Well, no,
And
hey.
you know when they pull up, hey, come on outside.
Hey man, hey, come holler at me.
Let's say it together. What's up? You got a problem with me?
Come holler at me real quick.
Yeah.
That's one of those. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Did the same shit.
To my, I'll never listen. That's why he won't step foot in the building because John Lynch like, okay, yeah, okay. So like, basically John Lynch talking about, I won't be in the building no more. In other words, John Lynch told him, don't bring your ass in the building no more. Listen, we gonna pay you. Don't come in the building no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you.
No, he don't get paid. He don't play no games, right? You don't get paid, right? It's still a contract though. I don't know how that works. I thought you get your what's there.
Hopefully, it should have been voided anyway. So.
Yeah, they don't want to void the contract. You know what I'm saying? No, but they void, they have to pay him. Well, he's done nothing to jeopardize that or anything like that and everything. Now, speaking of which, man, going to another story real quick, a tragic story real quick. We're gonna get to the Terry Arnold situation later on. However, Doug Martin, former Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back and 49ers running back, Doug Martin, right? His parents, he died, I think last year, 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, right? Doug Martin, right? His parents are suing the Oakland Police Department and the ambulance company, right? So pretty much, he died last year. And it says the parents of former NFL running back Doug Martin has filed a lawsuit against the city of Oakland, i.e. Oakland, California, its police officers and the ambulance company over the death of the Pro Bowler, according to the San Francisco Chronicle. Martin died last year at the age of 36 in an incident where police were attempting to detain him during an alleged mental episode and saw him break into a neighbor's house. According to Oakland attorney John Burris, who is reportedly representing the family, an independent pathologist concluded that Martin died from restrained asphyxia. Yeah, that's crazy. After officers allegedly pushed him to the floor and pressed on his back. The pressure reportedly left Martin unresponsive, and he later died in the hospital. Martin's parents are reportedly seeking damages for wrongful death, loss of familial relationship, funeral and coronal expenses, and loss of financial support plus attorney fees. Crazy work. So in other words, I would say this is more like I guess George Floyd type thing. Where they had him on his neck.
I swear, you took the words right what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Kind of like in a sense, like this is a sensitive subject, so I don't want to say nothing to offend anybody. Right. But it's kind of like with George Floyd. It's just he didn't see this.
Right.
Like this wasn't the one that was on camera.
Right.
And like you said, if it was a mental episode, he breaking in the house. We don't know if maybe he thought that was his house.
Right.
Maybe, like you said, he had an episode, so maybe hard for him to calm down.
Right.
Maybe by the police grabbing him, it probably escalated it, so now he can defend himself. And former NFL player, so he's
right.
9 out of 10, he's stronger than the average man.
Oh yeah, they had that. Well, because the police had they're relatively, the fire first responders, police protect the serve.
But why not tase him?
That's true too. What? No, hold on. Nah, you see a video of somebody getting tased, like, okay, what that? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you had enough cops there to get him on the ground and put your knees in.
Man, you're not stronger than NFL players.
Exactly. If it's 6 of us out here tasing him, he's going down eventually. That's
true too. Well, no, you don't want to electrocute him or shock him too much or whatever. Or?
I'm just saying it can be 2 or 3, but at the end of the day, you had enough to hold him down. If obviously he was having an episode, he wasn't going down willingly for you to just have your knees in the man back. So
yeah,
there's different ways.
Right. Yeah. So they suing. Like I said, the city, the police department, the ambulance companies. And you know what? Believe it or not, I'll be honest with you, they're probably gonna get paid. They probably gonna pay them a settlement or whatever because they got insurance now.
Yeah, with this story, we gotta have more of the information to come out before we really speak on it. Like I don't want to speak and be wrong about something.
But you know what? You can't say it ain't that racial because if it ain't that racial, it had been Crump. So Crump ain't there. So maybe just just a citizen incident or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's just sad when everybody loses their life.
Right. Exactly.
Sad story.
Yeah, very sad story. Now, speaking of another side, I mean, hopefully, we'll get to, like I said, the other one later.
The police did wrong, though. I need that family to get paid. They deserve it.
Hold on, time out. The police supposed to have cameras on them, though, right? So what the tape at?
There ain't no body cams?
Oh, exactly. What the body cams at? We ain't even thinking about it. Yeah, but hey, that's why I told. Listen, I said they're gonna get paid without. I ain't even thinking about that. I say, wait a minute, they're gonna get paid.
They're supposed to turn the body cams in.
The body cam, yes.
So
you ain't got no body cam. Oh, y'all done. They finna get paid. They finna get paid. They probably get paid.
That's an interesting one right there.
Yeah, speaking of which, now, moving to no story. Henry Ruggs III, man. Talk about your boy Henry Ruggs III, dog. Henry Ruggs III was relatively denied. No. He was denied parole last month or earlier this month, if I'm not mistaken. Now, reports that come out by Henry Ruggs III. Pretty much it says the Nevada Board of Parole Commissioners denied parole for ex-NFL player Henry Ruggs III because he was removed from a community supervision program during his incarceration, and because of the impact of the victim and/or community, according to documents obtained by 8 News Now, which is relatively the news, report station down in out in Las Vegas. News Now investigators. Now it's an order. It's in its order to deny parole. In its order to deny parole, the board recommended for Ruggs to not engage in disciplinary misconduct. In other words, he was out there acting bad. To participate in victim empathy programming, the board also noted that mitigating factors for Ruggs, including community and/or family support, participating in programs specific to addressing the behavior that led to his incarceration, and no prior criminal history. So, what it was, what are your thoughts on that, D-Lo? I'm let you go.
He just he made a bad decision that possibly could have ruined his whole NFL career. He's still trying to figure out if he'll get a chance just to have a chance to play in the NFL, but whenever he gets released.
But he does have another parole hearing coming up in August. Now, if he gets denied, then he got to wait till next year to get eligible for parole.
It's hard. Getting on parole is hard. So,
right.
I know he thinks about that situation every day. And he was on top of the world.
On top of the world. Hello, and the drunk driving incident he was in, guess what? His best friend died in a drunk driving accident. And for him to go out here to do this, things that his friends, was it his friend that got hit or somebody hit his friend? It has something to do with the DUI or alcohol incident that resulted in his best friend's death.
Yeah, y'all, just don't drink and drive, man.
You're right, just don't do that right now.
If you gonna drink, man, hey, sit there until you sober, drink some water, do something.
Right.
Don't get behind that wheel if you're not comfortable enough to do it.
Right, that's crazy.
If you
right
impaired, man, hey, call you an Uber or something.
Right.
To stop stuff like this from happening. So regardless, we know about stories because he's famous, but
right.
Situations like this all the time, we never do.
Right. So. And dude, but I'm not gonna lie, he gave Georgia hell back in the day, bro. But Jalen Waddle and Henry Ruggs gave Georgia hell.
What was the first name you said?
Jalen Waddle, who got traded to the Broncos. We get the Broncos in a minute, but now moving on.
I was just asking.
To the
name time
the stupidest football player of all time. Terrion Arnold, man. Oh my God, we gotta talk about this whole thing right here.
Detroit.
Yeah, you know what? That's Detroit. That's Detroit behavior right there for real, though.
Detroit.
That's really Detroit behavior. Now, just in case y'all don't know, unless you behind up on the rock, or unless you still locked up like Henry Ruggs or something like that. Anyway, just in case y'all don't know, Terrion Arnold, just in case you been like, look how you looking, like Henry Ruggs III, or behind him on the rock, Terrion Arnold.
I can't believe you said that.
Is relatively in jail without bond on 8 counts of robbery and 8 counts of kidnapping. Bro, he's held without bond, and these felony counts carry a possible life sentence. Now, let me read this whole thing to you guys. Oh my God. It says Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold has been arrested in connection with the February robbery. Now, this whole thing took place back in February. Okay. He turned himself in on Thursday, just passed, right? Okay. On February robbery and kidnapping in Tampa, Florida. In the Hillsborough County the Hillsborough County attorney announced late Wednesday night, which is just passed. Arnold, 23, turned himself in at the Orient Road Jail in Florida on Wednesday and is facing 8 total felony charges: 4 for robbery, 4 for robbery with a firearm with or deadly weapon, and 4 kidnapping. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office told NFL.com. Arnold is being held with no bond and is due in court on Thursday, which he was already due in court and everything. He got to go back Monday, try to get the bond away there. Tomorrow, actually. The charges carry potential life sentence in prison, according to the state attorney's statement, which added a pretrial detention motion would be filed to argue for Arnold to remain in custody until his trial. So they are that pretrial motion is tomorrow. Now it says in quote, do his legal team, I think, right? Oh yeah, his representation. It says Terry Arnold categorically denies, pretty much a PR lingo. Terry Arnold categorically denies any involvement in the matters underlying the allegations made against him and maintains his innocence. A statement obtained by NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero from Arnold's representation, CEO of EAG Sports Management, Denise White. Now, it says also, continuing to quote, there's no credible evidence linking Mr. Arnold to these allegations. Like I said, these are allegations, y'all. Instead, the government appears to be relying on testimony from multiple convicted felons. Oh my God. Okay. Convicted felons who have admitted their own involvement and may have substantial incentives to shift the blame in the effort to lessen their sentences. Mr. Arnold looks forward to his day in court and is confident the judicial process will lead to his ultimate vindication. The February incident was kidnapping robbery plot reported by the Athletic as retaliation for robbery at the Lions defensive back Florida's resident. The Arnold was linked to and subsequently denied. The state's attorney's office said Arnold's confidants were also behind bars. Susan Lopez, the state attorney for the 13th Judicial Circuit in Tampa, posted comments in social media regarding Arnold's arrest. D-Lump, man, what you got, bro? It's great. That was linked to Arnold. So I have a backstory to that too, though. But go ahead now. Oh, do you want me to do the backstory? Yeah. Okay, all right. So let me give you the backstory. My bad. So I read you all the stuff, the things that went down. So basically, here's the backstory. What it was, according to Cheddar the Goat, 71. He's a TikTok and Instagram. That's why I got that's why I got the backstory from. So pretty much, Terry Arnold was in the Airbnb in Lagos, 20 miles outside of Tampa, right? He had $250 in cash and belongings, right? Pretty much, it got stolen. What it was, they suspected, they suspected that these two males, three males, had did it. So what it was two girls. About their last name was Randazzo and Del Val. I don't know their first name, but what it was, they lured three men over to the apartment. As those men came to the apartment, two of his friends, Terry Arnold's friends, which were relatively his confidential co-defendants, they jumped out, held him at gunpoint, and pistol whipped him. And pretty much, Terry Arnold. Now, while they were doing this the whole time, doing the pistol whipping and had the guns to their head, things of that nature, they were live streaming this whole thing. So, yeah, they live streaming it. Yes, live streaming it.
Some new niggas.
Hey, them YN something else, boy.
Some new niggas.
Hell, them YN there. They doing this the whole time. Live streaming the whole time. Terry Young watching the whole thing, allegedly on his phone. Him and his boys. Okay, Terry and his boys, they come over there. They take the men out to the car, put them in the car. Terry Arnold is allegedly driving the car. Allegedly, right? So my thing is that, and this happened back in February, and then come to find out, the guys who the women lured over there wasn't even the guys who did it. Allegedly. Now at the same time, the state prosecutor's office, they have text messages of Terry Arnold allegedly giving out texts and giving out orders and what he want done to the individuals. And these co-defendants, the two females and the two males, are actually executing these orders that Terry Arnold is relatively giving out. They have text messages of this allegedly, right? Now, two other co-defendants, which are female, they both pled guilty. One pled guilty. She sentenced to 4 years plus 6 years probation. The other one relatively pled guilty, but she's yet to be sentenced. In my opinion, I think they went. I think the female who's relatively pled guilty, who's not been sentenced yet, she more likely gonna testify. This is my opinion. But D-Lump, your thoughts on this, buddy?
It's a bad case of being famous. You can't go out everywhere and do what everybody else does. People gonna watch you, and it's just a fact. I think people forget that just because they're pro athletes,
Right.
they're still human beings.
Right.
So they still have emotions, reactions, and if like all this is alleged, if this really happened, that was his reaction to being robbed.
It's crazy.
And a lot of people, normal emotions with being robbed are fear, anger, shame.
Right.
One of the three.
Right.
You're scared it can happen again. You can't believe this happened. You're sad because you lost your stuff, or you're pissed off because you like, I find out who did this. Like, yeah, it's up.
Right.
Don't let me find out who did this.
Right.
And it was just, this one just went
Crazy.
It was like, okay, you've been robbed, but it's like you took it to another level.
Yeah.
So, like you said, if it was to having kidnapped, weapons are involved, that's the difference.
Okay, so let me say this real quick. James Pierce Jr., Terry Arnold, right? I'm on the same. I'm on follow me. James Pierce Jr. go out there, get into some crazy stuff with his ex-girl, right? High-speed car chase, hit a police officer. His joint get dropped. Not dropped. He goes through the program, he gets, what's the name? He gets, goes through the program, all that stuff, the charges get dropped, right? Now, James Pierce Jr., rookie, up for the Rookie of the Year award, right? He getting 10 sacks. He balls out his first year. Terry Arnold, he's still struggling. Now, is it depending on because of the performance of the player or what have you? Or is he want to go with it?
If they both were domestic violence, we could debate on that.
That's a good question. That's a good point too. Yeah.
It's a lot of programs where because you gotta think about it. Look at James Pierce with his domestic violence, and well, we didn't see him beat him, but Ray Rice.
Ray Rice, yeah.
We seen that athlete.
Right.
You got people
Star athlete too.
You got people like Big Ben who
allegedly, yeah.
Cases.
Yeah, 2 R's, great.
They got,
2 R's, and 2 R's.
Disappeared, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you got people like Henry Ruggie.
Yeah, there's an incident right there.
Driving,
Yeah, DUI. Yeah.
The justice system take over.
Right.
This case, I don't think the NFL, this is one you can't hide.
Right. Hold on. And also the NFL, they released a statement too. So pretty much the NFL and the Lions released a statement. They say, we are aware of the matter and have been in contact with the club. Pretty much the NFL been in contact with the Lions. And the Lions said, that's what the league statement read. And then they also said that we have no further comment at this time.
I don't blame you.
Look.
Put me in that.
Yo, listen. When it's that short and sweet, ain't nothing they can do.
No.
Ain't nothing they can do.
It's just like, God rest his soul. Aaron Hernandez. Nothing the league can do.
Yeah, they got give it up. Well, they got tape of that right now.
So it's certain.
Did he get life or?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, why not mess himself around?
So,
yeah.
So it's certain instances where it comes to the law. NFL can't do nothing for you.
Right.
And Terry Arnold, this is one of those situations where you gotta go to the courses. I mean, and then you know how bad I look on the NFL? Like, oh yeah, like you said, 8 felony charges, 4 for kidnapping.
And 4 for armed robbery. I'm trying to find out what the 4th one. Okay, the 2, let's say, okay, it was 2 men that got pistol whipped and all that stuff. Oh, you know what? I know what it was. It was, okay, it was armed robbery. Hold on. It was, okay, 4 for robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon. So I think 2 and 2. Is that 2 and 2? I'm trying to find out how for a kid. How is it 4 of these?
Well, the charges will come out. We will have more information later on. But I mean, as of right now, you just at the mercy of the jury and the judge. That's it. The NFL can't save everybody. You can't sweep nothing like this under the rug.
Hey, listen. This is an NFL not for long type situation here, I believe. I mean,
It's just crazy when you see somebody get drafted on the
first
team,
round.
on a team starting. Next thing you know, they fighting for their life. It's a sad situation.
Went to a Catholic high school. Good boy.
Sad situation. But it's still to this. I still can't fully blame him because it's just, somebody took advantage.
Right.
People react in different ways, so you can't say this reaction is wrong compared to this person. Or
Right.
If I was in this situation, I would have did it like. You can't say that.
Right.
If you've never been through that,
Right.
it's hard to speak on what should have been done or what the action that was taken to this was too far. You don't know.
Hold on. But then again, hey, look, even the driver who dropped him off at the Airbnb told him, listen, it might not be those guys. And the driver, he told, look, he may be somebody in your crew. And you know what? The fact that all these people are convicted felons.
Oh, see, I ain't even worried about that because we already know in cases you can say, oh, I ain't gonna never snitch. I'm this, I'm that, I'm a die for the street.
These are convicted fellas you hanging out with.
Yeah.
They finessed you, my boy.
They get in there hit that 25 to life. What you need to know?
What you need to know?
Hey, look here, I need American Deli, right? I need me a 10-piece, extra crispy. Let me get 2 box cigarettes. They tell them everything.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Right.
And then, like you say, some people know, well, I'm a convicted felon. He was in the NFL, so I know you really want him.
Right.
So if you need me to dependence on him so I can get off,
Yeah.
So it's one of those, like you said, you're hanging out. You gotta be mindful who you hang out with also.
Right. Songbirds and canaries on the menu, everybody.
You can't.
They singing.
You can't take everybody with you, man. Sometimes it's okay to be. Hey, you my homie from a distance, bro. We cool.
And this your best friend who set you up. This your best friend who's involved in this too, man.
We cool, bro. Stay on that side.
Dude, aggravated assault, and then the kidnapping's a life sentence, bro.
Each one.
Over Florida?
Yeah, each.
I didn't. What counts?
Because you're gonna be tried on all 8 counts. It's not like you're gonna be tried every single time.
Are they gonna drop? Well, let me ask you. Are they dropping any charges or whatever? No. Right.
You'll get further measures for that one, but if they got people that are willing to testify against him.
Now, hold on. Remember the last sentence that I told you, right?
Ain't gonna look too good, man.
On the last one where the 2 women were sentenced. One had 4 years for 6 years probation.
Mm-hmm.
So she on the hook for 4 years, we know for sure.
Yeah, so she told him, get a lesser sentence.
No. She's on the hook for 4 years, plus she got 6 years after she get out, right? That's 10 years to the door. Now, the other one pled guilty, but she'll be sentenced at a later date.
She probably told him.
There you go. That's the point I'm trying to make right there.
You got one that, what you need to know.
Right.
We'll have to give you some time, and we'll give you this, and then you going there and say nothing. Also, you want to go to trial? Okay, cool. But they're not after them, really. They're after the big fish.
Right.
These are just small fishes. They want the big fish in the bar. And that's the got up to the NFL.
Man, let me tell you something. God forbid he didn't do it, but if he did, you got to be the dumbest football player of all time, my boy. You threw away a bag. You threw away a bag, bro.
Emotions, man.
And then not only that, let me tell you another thing was troubling. They brought in other corners because he wasn't developing fast enough. So.
Yeah, if you get fit to one of these, even if you don't get, let's say you get off with the girl, you get 4 years prison, 6 years. Your NFL career's over. It's over. So so now you just fighting to become a regular citizen.
What?
Because the NFL call, that's
crazy.
We seen them cut people for just domestic violence and stuff.
Right.
Kidnapping, armed robbery.
Right.
Deadly weapon. Like you said, allegedly you telling people, oh, go do this for me, go get him.
Yeah, it ain't good. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Now, last story today. Man, listen. Speaking of scandals, bro, I'm so crazy tired of this right here, bro. It's crazy right here. Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini. Some crazy stuff going on.
That's still
bro.
going on?
Bro, it's crazy work that's going on, bro. It's crazy work going on.
Let me stop.
No.
He's still in there.
He's still in it. I don't know if you stop it. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So here's the deal, right?
Must be good, then.
So this was NBC. No. This is according to Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk, right? He said this right here. NFL reporters text reveal fallout from cheating scandal with married coach. Mike Florio believes bombshell report on Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel saga is just an appetizer.
So there's more to it?
It's more to it. A 7-course meal. No, not the dessert, not the main entree, but the appetizer. And it reads, he says, former athletic reporter Diana Rossini, 43, says her life has changed for the worse with the intense scrutiny and quote, intense scrutiny and personal attacks she's received after being pictured cozying up with cozying up to marry NFL coach Mike Vrabel, who's 50 years old. He's not too far from me. Said she says in quote, not the age. I mean, no, in age. Wow, I'm 48. He's 50. But it's crazy. But she's younger than me. He older than me. But this has significant impact on my life, both professionally and personally. The married journalist wrote in a text to New York Times when asked for a comment about the scandal. Rossini quickly realized she didn't want to be quoted. Requested that her comments not appear in the story, and was told that since she didn't ask to be off the record in the text chain. Her comments would be published as is. The former NFL insider, the former NFL insider, Mike Vrabel was inside of her, but anyway.
This guy, I apologize.
No, former NFL insider, then email publisher at The Athletic, along with 2 senior editors at the Times, to stop the comments from being published. So why'd you, nothing, but to no avail. This is the only latest blow to Rossini, who resigned from her sports reporting position in late March after Page Six published images of her and Vrabel hugging and holding hands at the Amiot Resort in Sedona, Arizona. A few weeks after the initial story, more photos surfaced showing the two kissing in a Tribeca bar in March 2020. Vrabel, who's still employed by the New England Patriots, said he is seeking therapy and has some difficult conversations with his family. Boy, you can't make this up around here. Oh my God, that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what this is? So my girl just put me on the show. I'm addicted to it.
What's the name of the show?
Fucking Love Island. There's some Love Island shit.
I ain't never seen it, but what is it on? Netflix or?
It's on Peacock. You should watch it.
Okay, okay. Peacock.
It's on Peacock.
Okay, Love Island. Okay, go ahead, continue. Okay.
Shout out to my girl for putting me on Love Island.
What's up, Chelsea? Go ahead.
It's one of those. I thought I was happy over here. It's like, I feel bad now, or I need counseling. I got caught. That's all it was. Most people in this is like, you only feel bad because you've been caught.
Right.
You're not caught in the act. You don't, when you're doing it, you don't care.
Right.
When leading up to it, you don't care. After it's done, you might be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that, but I'm gonna do it again.
You're right.
And now it's like, oh, it's in the public. Like, yeah, that just going through a lot.
Right.
It's just at home ain't the same. It's one of those situations.
And you know what? I think was it before or after the Super Bowl? They did it after the Super Bowl. Like she went to Sedona, he went to Sedona, she went out. It was some sort of NFL thing they had out in Arizona. No, the owners meeting. There was an owners meeting they had in Arizona. She went out there. He was at the resort. So she went out there. You know, he escaped. She went out there, followed him out there. Then the resort they was at. It's like a little couples type thing.
Yeah, but
Say they're friends with them, like nah.
But also though, can we let's just keep it a buck. People cheat every day. I'm not condoning it, saying it's cool, but people cheat every day.
Well, hold on.
We only care about him. Why? Because he's an NFL coach.
No. Let me rephrase that. I disagree with you respectfully on that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because what it was, when he was in Tennessee, she was there with him. Well, not physically. Well,
I was like, you don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But
however, that ass up for a long time.
She. Oh, actually, I'm hearing that the kid that she had named him Mike.
Oh Lord.
Hey, listen. Like I said, too much. That Young and the Restless, Love Island stuff. Whatever it is, Love and Hip Hop, whatever it is. It's NFL.
The Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah, soap opera. But at any rate, what it was that they sabotaged the Julio Jones deal because Julio Jones in Atlanta. What it was, she put from what's been said and alleged that Mike Vrabel gave her fillers or told her to put certain things out there. Okay. She reported on it, and what it was to kind of minimize the Julio Jones trade.
Definitely gave her fillers, didn't you? Say it like that.
Yeah, cream pie. But anyway, and you said it. But anyway, don't let me in.
We're gonna get canceled.
I know, right?
We're gonna get canceled.
But anyway, she put fillers out there, put news pieces, hit pieces out there. Julio Jones is the other trying to sabotage the Falcons deal. That's why they want to trade. This is why the Falcons got less draft capital and less picks, because she put it, allegedly giving her news feeds and things like saying things like this to minimize the trade or what have you.
Do you feel like that's the only reason that he messed with her?
No.
I'm saying, do you think that's one of the reasons for the advantages like that?
Oh no, yeah. I can say that. Yeah,
like
I can say that. Because remember the AJ Brown trade. Remember she put stuff out there too about the AJ Brown thing. So everywhere he went, she went. He put it out there, give her these little hit pieces of information. Hey, put it out there so you want, just to line himself up.
So after what you think his punishment should be? What you think would fit this crime? If all this is true, he's found guilty of all accusations. What do you feel like his punishment?
Well, number one, it's New England Patriots. They known for this. I mean, I'm just saying. How much of a crime it is? It's the Patriots.
Oh, this is the Patriot way.
The Patriot way, baby.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Hey, the class is the organization in all of football. We ain't stealing plays. Hey, we stealing. Well, I ain't gonna say that word, but yeah.
They was stealing air out them damn footballs too.
Yeah, stealing. Look, stealing plays. Listen,
I say it.
Yeah, stealing plays, stealing the air, stealing wives. I mean, listen, that's the Patriot way, man. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, this episode just hit different.
Yeah, this right here, it might be a little such and such. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. I mean, what's gonna be his punishment? Heck, don't, bro. Listen, it's gonna come back, bro. Like, the owner and the coach got snubbed, bro.
Yeah, what you do? Suspend him for like half the year. What you do?
For what? What it got to do with the game? I mean, we don't know what it got to do with the game or not, but this is just some old extramarital affair type stuff. You know what I'm saying? What can you do?
It happens.
Yeah.
Cheating happens. I hate to say it.
Listen, the Terry on the situation. No matter what situation it is in the NFL, these are people of authority and power. They're gonna get looked at different. They hold to a higher standard, but at the same time, if they do break their standard, it's still a priority. Like, yeah, this is money maker here. Money talks in this whole thing.
Nobody's bigger than the Shield.
Allegedly.
Everybody plays under the Shield.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point there, because I'm glad you said something about everybody being bigger than the Shield, because guess what? When Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft, got caught up in that whole Spygate thing and what happened this year, they got snubbed for the Hall of Fame.
No one's bigger than the Shield.
Yeah, they got snubbed for the Hall of Fame.
Always win.
Yeah. And we saw it in there with Tom Brady get snubbed for the Shield. When's he up? Is he up for Hall of Fame next year or something like that? Or?
It should be next year too.
Yeah. So will Tom Brady get snubbed?
He can't. Ain't no way.
I'm just saying.
Ain't no way in hell. 7 of them things. 7.
Remember the year they beat us and he got 4-game suspension? So
Come on, man.
Did the NFL try to challenge him on that?
He was the first quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl in his home state. Nah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's the first ballot. If he's not a first ballot, there should be no more first ballot Hall of Fame. Yeah. If you skip over him, you should skip over everybody else.
He is arguably the GOAT. I say arguably because I got Montana first.
What?
4 Super Bowls, no interception. No. I get it. I like Joe Montana as an overall quarterback. Now Brady, he up there. Now Joe Montana and Tom Brady, he got 7 of them. Yeah, I get it. He got 7 of them. Joe Montana, no mistakes in his.
It's 5-2. I mean, it was 7-2.
Right, 7-2. Yeah, I get it.
Eli Manning was never born. 7-2. He's not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah.
He almost has enough He has Super Bowl rings to fit on both hands.
Both hands. Yeah. Super Bowl.
He has the stats.
Yeah, he got the stats already. Yeah, he definitely got that. No, I'm not saying no. Tom Brady is everybody. Somebody go. I like Joe Montana better. That's just my opinion. Now Brady like number 2. I like Montana better because remember back then, when they played back then, it was a little rougher back then. versus Tom Brady, kind of changed the rules a little bit.
Tom Brady can play anywhere.
Huh?
Tom Brady can play anywhere.
Yeah, he can.
I'm
he
just saying,
Hold up, they changed rules. Look, they changed rules on Brady twice. The tuck rule and he got hit in the knees.
Yeah, you can't put back low. The GOAT.
Right, but Montana, they ain't changed the rule for him though.
If you just look at Tom Brady's resume, that's what a first ballot Hall of Famer looks like.
Yeah. No. He's first ballot all day. I'm just saying, with the controversies surrounding the Patriots and all that stuff. I'm just saying.
Still, skip on. He still went to the Bucks and won the Super Bowl.
Right.
It's just what he does, man. He's a winner.
Right. No, I get it. He going first ballot. I'm just saying, like, if you don't make first ballot, those are maybe some of the possibilities that.
If you don't, the NFL Hall of Fame is a joke. It becomes a joke.
It's really a joke because some people like, bro, how you get in the Hall of Fame?
It becomes a joke.
Like, how did you get in the Hall of Fame? How did you get in the Hall of Fame? How did you get? Wait, what? How did you get in the Hall of Fame?
Just wouldn't be
even the former players ain't even talking about it. Former players. Now, one last story today. That's what we're gonna talk about. I said at the beginning of the show, but however, this is a great perfect segue too. Training camp. Today is June 28th. We are less than a month away from training camp. Big time stories going on. Bo Nix coming off injury. Is he practicing right now? He throwing the ball, whatever.
He throwing it on and everything.
Michael Penix.
Working on his connection with Jalen Waddle.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay, so he good then. And Michael Penix still, the doctor hadn't cleared him to do any kind of 11-on-11 activities. Patrick Mahomes, I don't know what's going on with that. Like I said, we'll do a show on July 20-something.
He should come back Patrick Mahomes should come back week 4. He should do week 1.
No, he don't week 1.
He should.
No.
We're gonna beat his ass if he do.
No Michael Parsons, no Patrick Mahomes, none of that.
He should, because we're gonna beat his ass if he do.
Yeah, that's fucking legit.
Yeah, we're gonna beat his ass Monday night.
And Just Fizz said he got something for you.
Y'all can clip this right. We gonna beat the Chiefs' ass. Clip that. Ass whooping.
Hey, Justin Fields said he got something for y'all.
I know.
Listen, his last name is Phil. He gonna have a field day.
Getting his ass whooped. Yeah. What?
I like getting them going, boy. I love getting them going. Man. Yeah, I love getting them going.
Man, they ain't got no chance in hell.
Who else got hurt out there last year? Who was out for the season? Kittle went down. That's in the playoffs.
Over half the 49ers.
Right. Fred Warner. Is it Fred Warner?
Right.
Yeah.
If they would have made it to the NFC Championship game, he'd play.
Right. Oh, Bosa went down. Yeah, Bosa. Oh, yeah. That whole defense. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All of them. 49ers may have a better season this year, right? Hopefully, right?
Yeah, they got to play us in the first 6 weeks. We're going to beat their ass, too.
What?
Play 49ers. We're going to beat their ass, too. And that shout out to my boy Jared. That boy a 49er fan. We got money. We're going to beat y'all ass. It's almost that time. I'm finna start talking crazy to everybody.
Hey, listen, hold on. Oh, let me look at the schedule next week. Now,
I'm about to start talking crazy.
Hold on. Now, the 21st, no, July. Oh, I had a wrong date too. My bad. So on the show on July 19th, my bad. On that day, oh yeah, we be out then. I know you gonna be out. Where you going? July 10th or July 3rd? Oh, okay.
Live stream.
Hey, I'm going too.
That's some shit you turn the camera off.
Hey, I'm going too. What you talking about?
Hey, scratch all that. Y'all
we scratch all that.
Delete the internet footage.
Yeah. I'm going too. I don't know when I'm leaving. I said the end of July though. Yeah, the end of July. But that's just me though. But it's another thing, y'all. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so July 19th. So the players are going to show up. The players report July 22nd. But by the 24th, everybody will be in training camp. So training camp will officially begin on July 24th. However, on the July 19th show, we're going to be talking about, the big time storylines, things like that.
Oh, yeah, like Denver to the Super Bowl. Type shit. Denver to the Super Bowl.
No, we're just going to talk about the condition of the players, the state of the franchise, things of that nature, big time storylines going into training camp.
That's the storyline. It's Super Bowl or bust this year.
And listen.
The league's on notice.
That's a regular season. That's a regular season conversation right now, my boy.
Fuck the Chiefs. Fuck the Rams. Fuck Seattle. The 49ers.
Wait, whoa, time out. Wait. Man, you know what? I'm glad you said. Let me look at y'all schedule real quick. This is crazy.
Jacksonville. Fuck them too. A whole AFC West division.
Yeah, hold on. Schedule. Hold on. Let me look.
What we doing?
The whole AFC conference or AFC West division?
The whole NFL.
Oh yeah, y'all got those. Oh yeah, we're gonna beat y'all on August 14th, but that's preseason though.
Who cares?
It matter.
Half the people even watch preseason.
I know, right? Hey, look, they watch the first game. No, the third game. This third game, everybody playing the third game. All right, let's see. Oh, you got Chiefs first game
Ass whooping.
at the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You got Jaguars.
I don't care if it was on the moon.
Hold up, whoa. Hold up. Y'all got a tough schedule, dog. Ooh, well, y'all tough. Ooh.
Only our first 6. After that, we're smacking you.
Okay, Chiefs, Jaguars, Rams, 49ers, Chargers, Seahawks.
Okay, see, look. That Ram game is scary. Because now they have Miles Garrett.
Yeah.
Seattle game could be difficult.
Yeah.
49ers are sneaky. We owe Jacksonville an ass whooping from last year.
All right.
Not worried about the Chiefs. So,
Oh, you got Chargers too.
So,
Okay. Hey.
we probably gonna split with them. I got us going 4-2
Okay. Seahawks again.
at the worst.
No, you gotta go see. You gotta see. Okay, then you gotta go to Arizona. Okay.
Oh no, the rest of the schedule is ass whoopings. You ain't gotta read the rest.
The Panthers.
Yeah, we beat ass.
The Raiders.
Beat
Yeah. Steelers. Yeah.
Ass.
Dolphins. Jets. Okay. I got
BTA.
Yeah. The Bills.
We already beat them. It's 1-1.
The
last 2
Bills?
years.
The Patriots. You gotta go to New England. You
We owe them.
Yeah. You know what though? I know y'all pretty good against the Patriots. The Broncos pretty good at the Patriots.
That game
But
was-
you got the Bills. You gotta go to Buffalo play the Bills,
Okay.
and you got the Chargers.
Like I said, the first 6, if we get out there 4-2, we good. We're gonna win 12 games.
Yeah, you said 11-6 and 12-5. You said that before
11
you
to
came
12
on the
games,
show.
we're gonna win this shit. And we're gonna go win the Super Bowl. Clip this. Denver Broncos gonna win the Super Bowl. It's over with.
You know,
Yeah.
I can
Got
see
nothing
that.
else to say.
I mean, the Ravens. Well, the Ravens is just a good playoff team, a glorified regular season and somewhat good playoff team. I mean,
The what?
Ravens. I said a glorified playoff team. That's all they are, man.
They don't
Yeah.
see us.
So y'all only threat is the Patriots. Everybody,
No, our only threat is ourselves. Like last year, our only threat was Bo Nick's ankle.
Hey, you got AJ Brown, buddy. Keyshawn Booty.
He did go to LSU. He tried to get
Yeah. AJ Brown and Keyshawn Booty.
We got Riley Moss.
Keyshawn.
We have Riley Moss in the best corner in the game.
Yeah, PS2. So you know what, AJ Brown, he might get a good side. He might get some AJ Brown. Yeah, I can see PS2 get some AJ Brown. Yeah, he wants some of that.
He played him last year when we played Philly.
You shut him down?
Go look at the stats.
Okay.
Super Bowl. Clip it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Put it on the Instagram channel. Clip it.
Instagram
I said
channel.
what I said.
He said what he said, y'all. For real. Now that you said what you said, man, listen, this is our show for the day. Hey, nice being on the show with you guys. Oh, I forgot. He won't be here next week, so I'll be a solo act. If I do it, I'll be a solo act. I forgot. Because America 250 is going on. He got to go, he got to do something. But America 250 next week, 4th of July next weekend, bro, it's going to be hot as a mug down here, bro.
I'm be Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois. Let's see here. But it's going to be 94 degrees on Saturday. Hold on, what you said? Rockford, right? Yeah. You said Rockford. Yeah, he going to be somewhere. Okay, Rockford. Let's see here. Woo! Boy, you going to be good, bro. You going to be all right. It'd be hot, but it'd be cool hot, though.
So that matters to me.
Yeah. But that's our show for the day. Peace out to you guys. D-Lump, any parting words, my boy?
I got 2 things.
Go ahead.
Denver to the Super Bowl. LSU winning the Natty. 2026, we lit.
Okay.
Y'all clip both of them.
Clip both of them. All right, that's our show for the day, guys.